So just a little 360 of the box. It looks decent, okay? But I mean, keep in mind it's coming from China, so. Alright, so starting with the front label. This label, or sticker or whatever, it has the correct font, so if you want to get a good look, correct font. And just the lettering and everything is perfect on it. Also, onto the right is a sticker you actually find in a shoe on a retail pair. You don't really see that much often on a rep site or on a rep Yeezy. So I mean, that's good. That just shows their attention to detail. So starting with the price, it is 180 bucks, so it is close to retail. But keep in mind, these Yeezys are going $1,000+, and when they're made with the same material and everything, you know, I don't understand why people buy the real ones, but I mean, that's what they want to do, so I'm not gonna judge. So just like they don't judge people for, you know, wearing fakes, but I mean, these aren't really fakes. They're made with the same materials, same quality. I mean, they just are really good replicas. But anyways, so looking in the box, you'll find this paper with a greenish tint, and this is incorrect actually. It's supposed to have a yellowish tint, but that is okay. And also in the box you'll find an Adidas receipt, and this Adidas receipt is from a store, an Adidas original store in Los Angeles, and the cashier's name is actually Dominic. So and normally you'll find like a Foot Locker receipt, so it's good to change things up. That just shows, again, their attention to detail. So let's just close this box up and put this on the ground. Sorry for the shakiness a little bit. I don't have a good setup. And then now, looking into the Yeezys, right here. And it also comes with a tag, but I had to cut that off. So basically, it just states that there is going to be a color migration due to the materials. Sorry. But yeah, so that's this correct tag. It feels just like the same. So basically, so here we go. So we'll start off with a 360-degree view. Blah, blah, blah. And now we'll just do an overview. So starting off with the prime knit in the upper. The prime knit, I've heard, feels exactly like the prime knit on retails. So, I mean, they state that on their website that they have the real materials, and I believe them, and it just feels good. It's good quality. It's thicker, so it's not going to stretch as much as, like, you know, the prime knit on your Ultra Boost, because the V2s have a thicker prime knit. But overall, the upper is really good. And going on to the laces feel exactly the same. They're not a white, but they're a cream, and their lace tips are glossy plastic as their lace tips. And so looking at the pull tab. The pull tab is really good. It's sturdy. It stands up on its own, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 on the outside, and the same on the other side. And so that's basically the upper. The sock liner isn't the best shape, but it's close enough. The sock liner is supposed to, on retails, are supposed to look like a check. This one does, but not exactly. But the height difference between this right here and this right here is actually good. It's perfect. And also on the back, it's supposed to be a little more rounded, but on feet you're not gonna be able to tell. So overall, the upper is really good. So now moving on to the, oh sorry, I forgot to mention the 2 stripes are 2 different colors. As you can see, this is more of a cream, this is a white, and the red is actually a really good font, good spacing. And yeah, so moving on to the midsole. So the midsole is a milky, and you can actually see the boost and some of the prime knit at the top, which is correct, and all the way around the shoe. And at the toe box, at the front of the toe box, it's milky as well. And then now moving to the back of the shoe, there's this yellow strip. And as you guys know, the Yeezy Boost Zebras actually, they turn yellow. So this is actually a good color. And it also leads down to the bottom of the sole. So now that we finished the midsole, and one more thing I forgot to mention is this feels really good. I know it does. It looks exactly like retails, and so I mean it just feels good. I think they're made with the exact same materials, I believe that. And now looking at the bottom, so it continues with that yellow discoloration, and then as you can see the boost isn't perfect, but it's good enough if my camera could focus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this boost is incorrect because it has a lot more texture to it. As you can see, the individual crinkles, it has a lot more texture in general. It is plush, it is squishy, but not as soft as real boost. So let's get it good. So enough with that boring stuff. And I forgot to mention also the stitching is very good. Very good. It forms a rectangle at the back, rectangle right here. It's really good, and it glows. I don't have a black light on me, but I had a friend who actually purchased from them, and he has a black light, and they actually glow. So I mean, good stitching, good materials. And so now that we're finished with the boost, it is squishy but not perfect. So, but like I said, this is their newest batch, but I mean I don't even think they have batches. They're not like Perfect Kicks where they come out with a batch every month. But this is really good. It is really good. I don't really think there's much to improve. So yeah, I mean that was the sole. And now looking in the inside, I actually have the insole out, but just looking in here, it's actually a little dirty. But I think that's just from my socks, sorry. So basically in the bottom is actually a nubuck material, and you can see the windows of the little boost, squishy. It's nubuck material, so it's a very nice material. It's like suede. So right here, good view. It's like suede, but thinner material. And on the back, it's just very plush, like squishy and very plush. And the 3M stripes go all the way down, and the stitching is just really good on this. And the stitching follows. So yeah, and the black light, this all like lights up. So that is good. So I mean the quality is just really good on this. So now we're moving into the insoles. Putting this away, and the right shoe actually looks exactly the same. So so now looking at the insoles. The insoles are perfect, almost perfect. But one thing that I've noticed is there's a lot of dots. I don't know if that's on retails, but these dots are a little more defined. But however, these insoles are like really good. The print is really good. The font, the spacing is good. Overall, it's just really good. You can see the ridge, that's good. Right here, that's good. It's a little bit faded, but that doesn't matter. And then the R right here is really good. On some replicas, it's not as flush. And right here, it's not as flush. The Adidas logo is not as flush. So, but it is. Oh, sorry, I dropped it. But it is on this pair, so that is good. So now we're heading into like 9 minutes here, so I'll try to finish up in under a little over 10, or maybe not even that much. But anyways, so yeah, the insoles are really good actually. So look at both of them, and I think the color is right. I think the color is actually perfect. So yeah, and they came like nice, not the ones you get from like DHgate and all that sort of stuff. And I forgot to mention. So in both of these pairs, if I can get them. So in both of these pairs, you might think this is dirt. This is actually, no, you can actually see it's actually the black knit that you can see, and that's on retails, which is a really good, which is a really nice factor. But yeah, here's a little side by side of the left and right shoe, inside and out. We're just gonna do 360. I mean, it's just really good quality. The quality control is just really good, guys. I mean, this is, I know there's other competitors, replica sites and all that stuff, but it just doesn't, I think the quality is just better on this one. I just believe it. Because I had some friends who ordered from replica sites, like really well-known ones like Perfect Kicks. Sorry for my stutter. A little thirsty. But yeah. So they look really good. just like replicas. I mean, sorry, just like retails. I'm stuttering a bit. Just another quick. Oh, and I also have to show you. This material that was found in the shoe that acts like a shoe tree is actually exactly like retail stuff. Shape is just good. It has a little hump on the back. Just really good. The pull tab does stick out a little far because it's supposed to be a little closer together, but nobody's gonna be able to tell. Nobody's gonna be able to point these out. So yeah, the prime knit, the midsole, the outsole, the materials in the inside, the nubuck, the shoelaces, the pull tab, everything is good. The stitching is good. It lights up. 3M stripes that goes all the way down. It's good quality, guys. And these shoes, the retail ones, are not worth $1,500+. It's just not right. It's the hype that surrounds the shoe that makes it worth $2,000. Really, retails are only supposed to be $200. The real ones are only supposed to be $200, not $2,000. Just keep that in mind. It's just the hype that surrounds it. And so these are same materials, and it's under retail. Just keep that in mind as well. It's under retail, same materials, good quality, and there's no really hype surrounding around replicas. Well, I mean, more and more there are because people just, they're starting to realize that $2,000 for a pair of Yeezys is incredible because it's only really a $200 shoe. But guys, that's basically it. The shoe is really nice. Let me try to get this in the shot. These shoes are really nice. So let's just aim that.